everyone Pepe. As we move forward into the year 2025, the cryptocurrency is seeing a very, very strong momentum throughout the long run. All right, guys, in this video, we're going to speak about Pepe 2025, what is currently on the radar, and how things are looking for us at the moment. Could you perhaps provide some information on some upcoming news that has just been released? For the year 2025, there are also some of the most significant aspects to consider. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about the United States government in addition to a lot of other things, because this is the stuff that we have an impact on, Pepe. And gentlemen, let's jump right into this video. If you have a really long-term perspective on the price of Pepe, you should look over the long term, since this is a long-term window of opportunity for you guys. This is the case. A number of years spent primarily in the cryptocurrency sector. However, the trend appears to be heading in the right direction. When it comes to it, let's be honest. This is a really positive trend over the long term. During this time period, Pepe has been gaining a lot of momentum, which is a very positive development, and this graph has just kind of monitored it from April of 2023, but you guys know that we picked up Pepe before it was even tracked on Maxi right here, but it has been rising up and very nicely to the upside of the market. Indeed, if you take a long-term perspective, there have been instances in which the cryptocurrency has reached its highest point, then retraced dramatically and built up again, then pushed back up, retraced, pushed back up, retraced, pushed back up, and retraced again. Additionally, the most important thing to keep in mind is that the fundamentals must continue to be present for the cryptocurrency each time it makes a push back up. And to tell you the truth, one thing that I do notice about Pepe is that there is a continuous, so to speak, strong, organic, genuine desire pouring in for this cryptocurrency, and I believe that to be an extremely, extremely positive indicator. Therefore, even if you have a look at this post that Plasma has written, Pepe is quickly becoming the Bitcoin of Generation Z with 1,191 new holders. Curious Eid. That is very significant, gentlemen. As we kind of approach toward the year 2025, it is important to keep in mind that a significant portion of the legacy money in the cryptocurrency industry is in possession of knowledge regarding Bitcoin and Michael Saylor. Imagine, however, that the new money considers Pepe to be a significantly valuable long-term community cryptocurrency that should be held. This cryptocurrency is going to be quite fascinating until the year 2025. Therefore, the level of new money that we invest in Pepe will increase. Cryptocurrency will attract members of the younger age. Estonalizada. Quote. The long-term stimulus for this is going to be something that is extremely, extremely exciting. In light of the fact that we have discussed the long-term, let us now discuss the short-term plans for Pepe. As of right now, we are still seeing some pretty strong momentum, figuring 5.00, despite the fact that there has been some sideways trading taking place in the cryptocurrency market just recently. I still have the impression that there are a lot of positive metrics coming in for this cryptocurrency in the short term. It is imperative that you keep these short-term strategies in mind, because even right now, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, has dropped down here for Pepe, which is technically a good sign, because that's a nice potential accumulation zone for this cryptocurrency. You are going to have to be patient all the time. This is especially true if it's going sideways, and especially if it's retracing, only going up slightly. This is kind of connected to Bitcoin, and it is connected to the economy of the United States, but you still need to be on the lookout for significant volatility that is going to flow through in the United States and into some pretty major stuff for Pepe. Take a look at this, should you? Warren Buffett has, in fact, addressed the United States of America. Warren Buffett, a billionaire, has stated that he could solve the problem of the United States deficit in about 5 minutes. All that is required is the passage of a law that states that each time there is a deficit that is greater than 3% of GDP, all members of Congress who are now serving will be ineligible for re-election. I am telling you the truth when I say that I believe that would be one of the best laws ever passed in the United States of America. To be honest, I believe that to be an excellent rule. I believe that should absolutely take place. Furthermore, one of the most significant issues is that the reason people come into Pepe and they come into Bitcoin is because they do not trust either of these currencies. They do not have any faith in the politicians of the United States of America or in the mainstream media, sometimes known as the legacy media. Politicians and traditional media owners and reporters are the two groups that you can no longer trust more than you used to. In addition, the fact of the matter is that these individuals simply spend a great deal of money. You are aware of the fact that at the end of the day, they are spending money, right? It is your money that they are spending. As a result, your money is being increased in value. This is the reason why people have been interested in cryptocurrency. Pepe is an alternate form of a store of value money that is believed upon by a decentralized society, which is the reason why they have gravitated toward it. Additionally, if you take a look at the limited supply of Pepe, as well as the limited supply of Bitcoin, not to mention the situation that we are currently facing, you will notice that Warren Buffett is pretty much laying out the solution to this problem. Guys from the United States government, there is just no limit to this. Taking a look at this graph behind me, you can see that this is going to be one of the most important aspects for the cryptocurrency industry until the year 2025. We are getting closer and closer to a national debt of $40 trillion. To put it simply, this thing runs exponentially. Furthermore, I continue to believe that, as a bit of a forecast for the following year, guys, politics in the United States of America is only going to become more volatile, and it is only going to become more heated. This is especially true if platforms such as X continue to serve as the town square of freedom of speech. From this point forward, it is going to be really fascinating to observe how everything turns out. However, I continue to believe that